Have you ever stood near an old tree and felt like you have known it for a very long time? Not just seen it before, but known it in a way you can't really explain. When I was a child, my father used to take me to a small barber shop located at Himalayan foothills. The shop was nothing special, just a quiet place, but the road leading to it, that's what I remember the most. There were old trees on both sides, tall, wide, covered in moss, standing there like they had been there forever. I didn't know what kind of trees they were. I didn't know anything about them. But every time I passed through that road, I felt something very familiar. I used to look at them and feel like they were not strangers, like they were mine, like I had known them before, not just in this life, but somewhere beyond that. And I've never said this to anyone, because how do you even explain something like that? How do you tell someone that trees feel like your family? But I also know there are people who will understand this immediately. You may not say it out loud. You may even think it's strange, but you have felt it, that quiet pull, that silent recognition. A few years ago, I went to a forest, not a park or a tourist place, but a real forest, untouched by the so-called development. Old trees, like very old, covered in moss, so dense that even during the daytime, the ground felt dark. The sunlight barely reached through. Everything was quiet, not empty, just still. The air felt different there, cool, damp, almost heavy, like it was carrying time inside it. The ground was soft with moss, and every step felt gentle. Even the silence, it wasn't uncomfortable for me. It felt welcoming. And standing there, I didn't feel like a visitor. I didn't feel out of place. I felt like I had returned. There was this strange pull, like something was quietly calling me. Not in words, not in sound, but in a way that my body understood. Like, stay a little longer. You are safe here. Maybe it's because our bodies remember something that our minds have forgotten. A time when we did not live in noise, in concrete, in constant rush, but in forests, in shade, in silence. And maybe that's why when I see old trees being cut, it doesn't feel normal to me. It doesn't feel like something neutral. It feels like something alive, like part of me is been taken away. like something that had a presence, a quiet existence, is suddenly gone. I live in a place where life is fast, crowded, loud, and people don't really think twice before cutting trees in the name of development, roads, buildings. And maybe that's necessary sometimes, but still, a part of me doesn't accept it because I don't feel at home in all this noise. I don't feel like I belong to this constant rush. I feel like I belong somewhere quieter, slower, and older. Sometimes I feel like I'm carrying a memory that doesn't belong to this time. Like my connection to those trees is not new, it's something ancient. Maybe it's just sensitivity. Maybe it's just imagination. Or maybe there's really something deeper connecting us to the natural world. But whatever it is, if you have ever stood near an old tree and felt peace, familiarity, or even a strange kind of belonging, then you are not strange, and you are definitely not alone. Somewhere in this world, there is someone who feels exactly the same way. I don't know you or from which part of the world you are listening to my voice, but I understand you. This is what I wanted to share today. Have a great life.